Shorty right there, she bad. Oh yeah, she bad. Shorty right there, she bad. Shorty right there, she bad. She bad, she bad, she bad. Oh yeah, she bad. Baddest in the world, baby. Baddest in the world. Baddest in the world, baby. Baddest in the world. Check it. She's bubble in the spot. Shorty right here. Yeah, she shut it down. Oh yeah. Got the folks saying, look, shorty right here. Yeah, we feeling you, girl. Oh yeah. So meet me at the
I cannot believe today is the season premiere of Cayden. Yes, I am so happy. I'm so excited for this. Y'all just don't know how long I wanted to do this. I wanted to do this for a long time now. I'm just so excited that this is going on. You know what I'm saying? You know. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoy the show, and the show starts now. So, first topic. Can I get my picture up right here? The first topic is Chris. Yes! A married woman kisses Chris Brown on the stage in front of her husband. Now, can you believe that? Can you play the video, please? Can you believe it?
I don't know why this shit got me lazy right now, yeah. Can't do Percocets on my leg. I'm turning one, trying.
Oh, anyways, yes, I am so surprised to see something like that. I thought Chris Brown was married, you know what I'm saying? I did not know, he was into doing all that on the stage with another married woman. Because you're not supposed to do stuff like that. And I am very surprised that the concert didn't go left. You know what I'm saying? Because, let's be for real. If it was anybody else's concert, it would have went left. Because you over here on stage kissing my wife. Nah, if it was some other crazy person, they would have went on stage and got active, right? Right. They would have got active. Like, y'all just don't know. I don't know what to feel about that Chris Brown kissing a woman situation, because Chris Brown is one of my favorite artists, and it's like, wow, you over here kissing a married woman, and the man was in the audience just looking like. And we all know when they got to their Airbnb or hotel, or when they got home, we all know it went down. Now, we know it went down. But you know what? We're going to leave that Chris Brown situation alone. Now, let's talk about Mama Tina Gumbo. Tina knows Gumbo both briefly shut down following Houston Health Department investigation. Now, that's weird. That's crazy. Real crazy. Because, how can I put this? You didn't have a freezer or a deep freezer to put the meat that you're sticking for the gumbo. Like, what sense is that? What sense is that? Now you serving people gumbo and they're getting sick and throwing up and stuff like that. And now people filed a report on you and they shut your booth down. Now, Mama Tina, what is you doing? That's the real question. What is you doing? serving people gumbo that's getting them sick. And it been a lot of videos on social media about talking about her booth getting shut down and what's going on. So can we please get that video shown up right here, please?
Odd seafood labeled keep frozen and gumbo that inspectors say was stored in a freezer at an unlicensed off-site location. That's what's in these records that we obtained about the temporary shutdown of Mama Tina's gumbo at the Houston Rodeo. According to the complaint, the customer ate gumbo in the afternoon and later reported vomiting, chills, nausea, and fever. She even said she was throwing up blood. Health department records say inspectors learned the gumbo was cooled, put into buckets, then taken off-site to be frozen before coming back to the rodeo site to thaw for service without any documentation showing safe cooling and storage times.
You see what I'm saying? Now, that's crazy because throwing up blood, that's nasty. That's real nasty. That's crazy. Like, 'cause what was you serving the people? Like, did you cook it right? Or was the meat spoiled? Or what? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the situation? You know what I'm saying? Like, what made you even do that? You must have thought that was alright. Then it got videos of people on social media, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, or whatever. It shows them eating the gumbo. They talk like it's good, it's good, it's good, it's good, and you know a lot of this and that third. And as we sit up there watching them eat the gumbo, you know, hours later they come back talking about, it made me sick. I threw up. I did this. I did that. Da 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 da. Now, Mama Tina, my last question: what was you serving the people? Then apparently they said her booth had reopened back up at the Houston Rodeo. I'm confused. So was this false information or was it true information? That's what I'm saying. Which one is it? Let's be for real. Which one is it? But anyways, we will be back after this short break.
So meet me at the bar, buy you a drink. We can buy some bottles to pour up and drink. And let me take You make me happy. This you really love you. You should know. I wanna make sure I'm right, boy, before I let go. Yeah. Now we had a good time that we can say we hurt
Yes, we are back. Once again, we are finally back. Next, well, the topic we left off was Mama Tina's gumbo in the Houston Rodeo booth. Make sure y'all put your comments down below or DM us or text us about what you think about that situation, and we will make a video and put your thoughts and everything there. Also, next topic. Tyler Perry's Where's the Smoke? Yes. And I really think this happened because of Miss Governor. It was like wild and crazy because Miss Governor got canceled. There was no second season. But after it got canceled, come to find out, show that photo again. Come to find out, a whole new 16 episode series. Just like Beauty and Black, just like Miss Governor. What else? What other series do he? I think it's just Beauty and Black and Miss Governor. Yeah, cause I think that's it. Yeah, That's it, cause he don't have nothing else. Yeah, he don't have nothing else. I don't think. Yes, that was very crazy. Cause after Miss Governor got canceled, a whole bunch of posts on social media talking about some Tyler Perry's creating a new series. Where's the smoke? Now Tyler Perry. Let me tell you, the people better like it because, baby, what it seemed like to me, the people was not liking Miss Governor, and I'm like, wow, oh, because as you see in the comments when Netflix was posted, I was like, oh no, this is, I don't know. And then he had a whole big lawsuit about Miss Governor, so that could be another reason why it got canceled by Netflix because they don't want to put they don't want to get put in that situation basically because it's on their platform and I guess it's filmed by them in Tyler Perry Studios. However it goes, I guess they did not want to be brought up into involved in a situation for where they get a lawsuit by this woman because yes, Tyler Perry did recently get sued about that. Baby, he getting sued every damn day. Every day. All you see is Tyler Perry getting sued by this person's sexual harassment, the shows or one of his shows. Tyler, what is going on? What's the problem, sir? What is the problem? That's what we want to know. But yes, this, as you can see by the photo, this looks like this will be a firefighter type, minish type series. As we read the plot, it said something about firefighters going to take on a dangerous city. So I guess it's going to be having a lot of toxic and crazy and drama and dangerous stuff like we see in Beauty and Black, I guess. Yeah, I think that's what that's going to be about. But what? It's with firefighters going to save the world, I guess. But like they say, it's going to be a lot of drama. But I really want to see what this look like because what this would be about. When it comes out, I would really want to watch it because like Tyler Perry creating a firefighter series with some firefighters and all that type of stuff. Where's the smoke? Like, I really would want to know what's going on in there. Like, because the most time you seen Tyler Perry in a type of situation like that was on Tyler Perry House of Pain when Curtis and Calvin and CJ and them had their what's it called, firehouse situation, all that stuff like that. So maybe it'd be something based off that, but not really based off that. I mean, hey, you never know with Tyler Perry. He writes a script every day, like by every snap he writes he got a script ready, film ready. Film ready. Then, as you know, he's bringing back the cast from Why Did I Get Married? Yes, he has this new film called Why Did I Get Married Again? Why Did I Get Married? Well, you can really search it up on Netflix. It just won't show as much as you think it would show. It's just gonna show like this grayish background and the title and the cast and whatever. So now we all know when it shows on Netflix, the trailer's coming out in 2 months. Not even 2. I think there's going to be a summer movie. I think there's going to be a big summer movie. I think because, My Dead Destination was a summer movie, and it was phenomenal. Me and one of my friends, we actually stayed up till 2 a.m. to watch it, because we was like, no, I ain't gonna go to sleep. Because if I would have went to sleep, then I would have been mad. Because it don't feel right with me watching new movies in the daytime. So I have to get that night chill vibe to watch it. And I watched it. I stayed up, and running a fan page. As you know, if y'all watch the Cortez show, talk show, yes, he has mentioned that he runs All Things Madea fan page. And I run Tyler Perry fan page. As you see on both fan pages, you see a lot of Joe stuff, my dear stuff, and unrelated stuff, but it's Tyler Perry, we stayed up, we stayed up till 2 a.m. to watch, and then after we finished watching it, a lot of clips was posted, and we did the same thing for Joe's college road trip that came out February 13th, 2026. This was like about 2 months ago. About yeah, if I'm right, 2 months ago. Um, I was on Netflix. And let me tell y'all the crazy thing about this. I'm on Netflix and I screen record the videos. That takes time. Do you gotta do this, do that. Screen record the videos, then I go and do my little thing of things, add my little future, whatever, and all that. Post it and collaborate with All Things Medea because that's my dear brother. Why not? You know what I'm saying? And she's featured in the movie. She looked good. But anyways, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we posted it. I collaborated with All Things Padilla. And tell me why we can't collaborate no more. Because Netflix decided to report us and take the videos down. And like, we were very confused because what's going on? What's going on? If it's out to the public on Netflix, and if you think it's not gonna get posted, yeah, it must be out your mind. So at this point, if y'all feeling like that, then let's get to where we can screen card like YouTube and BET Plus, which that's gonna get shut down in June. I think after the BET Awards, because the BET Awards is in June, and I think after the BET Awards, that is it. And that's another topic for later on because I got a lot of questions about that. But next topic, Tyler Perry's Beauty and Black. Oh my! Show my girl Mallory on the screen, please. Show her on the screen. Oh, Mallory played a big role in Tyler Perry's Beauty and Black. She played a big role. Man, Mallory is off the chain the whole entire season two, part two. Now, season two, part one, she was really cool, whatever. But she can stand Kimmy. But baby, the duo we didn't think we needed was Mallory, Kimmy, and Rain. You, I, from season two, part one, I would have never thought I would have seen that though. I'm being for real. I would have never thought I would have seen that. But for them to click together and hear Mallory's story, how she got, into the Bellery family when she was telling Kimmy that in the office. It was crazy. Like, I would have never thought of that. And that's why I say they need to create a spin-off series with Roy and Mallory to see how they really got together, basically. Now we have a clip here showing Mallory tearing some. Hey, can you please show that video, please?
I know I was funny, you thought I was losing until I went and got my lick back. I said it was cool, look, I was lying, I gotta get my get back. I don't see nobody laughing now, they only acknowledge when you running out. Back on top like I'm riding dick, pop my shit and these hoes got pissed. Do what I want like.
Oh, really? Mallory was on one this evening. Oh, Mallory was on one. She tore that girl up at the club plenty of times. Ugh. Then she ran the car through the house. If you have not streamed Beauty and Black season 2, part 2 yet, please go stream it now. It was phenomenal. It was crazy, and I finished it the same day. A lot of people finished it the same day, and it was crazy, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, wow. And at that point, I could have never thought I would have finished Beauty and Black season. I didn't think I was going to finish part 2 that fast, but I did. But Mallory was on a whole different type of timing. When she found out Felicia was her husband, it was about to go down. I was like, oh. And then I was kind of feeling bad for her. Like, oh, now why you did that to that woman, I was just like, feel bad, because now why you did that to that woman? Like, that she's a good woman. Well, unless for running over people's wives, But hey, Mallory's, But like everybody said, she played a big role this season of part 2, her and Kimmy. Where Kimmy was a little off. How can I say this? How can I say this? It was mainly with Roy and Mallory. Season 2, Part 2 was basically about Roy Mallory, Kimmy Rain, and them. It wasn't about no other type of crazy stuff, you know what I'm saying? Now, on the other side, for Angel, oh yeah, Angel was just doing too much. Like, they should have brought the Angel from season 1 back because Angel was just steady spending money, big ball. Like Horace wasn't finna tear you up. Like Horace was not finna tear you up. He just all in the club spending and spending and spending and spending. And child, when I tell you, Horace showed him a magic trick. Oh, Horace showed him a magic trick, child. Oh, he showed him a good magic trick. But hey, that's another time for another topic. We're not gonna get into details. But hey, it is what it is. Now that last very episode. Now, I want y'all to go click off. I want you to skip this part if you didn't watch it yet. Now, the last episode when Horace walked in that office shocked me. And I was like, oh no, I wish it had another episode because don't end this episode off like that. They always ended the episode to the good part. Like, y'all need to stop that. Like, ended at a bad part to the point we won't care. You know what I'm saying? But at a good part like that, when he told them checkmate, and the FBI, that shocked me again. But what really shocked me when he had his haircut, he was looking nice, suit and everything. He just walked right into the office. Bro, shocked my mind. And I'm pretty sure it shocked everybody else's minds too, because like, I'm not Horace. But anyways, Beauty in Black is a very good series. Everybody loves that show to death. And I think it hit 1.4 billion, if I'm not mistaken, on Netflix. Baby, it number one. It was number one the next day, and that is crazy because if you really watch and pay attention, every time Tyler Perry have a show or a movie come out on Netflix, it's number one the next day. I can't, from my overview, because for the first Netflix movie he had on there was Mia Couple. We're back. And like I was saying, if I'm not mistaken, Mia Couple was his first movie. I am not sure. But y'all can sure, on Netflix, but y'all can correct me down below in the comments. But every last one of his movies from Mia Couple, My Dear Destination Wedding, Joe's College Road Trip, Ruth and Boats. Well, it wasn't his movie, but he produced it, or it with Tyler Lepley or something like that. What else? Beauty in Black. What other series? Yes, every last one. Medea's Homecoming. Every last one of them made number one on Netflix. Ain't that surprising? Ain't that something? That is a blessing for that. It's just every time he released it, the next day he posted, and Netflix posted number one. It's really nice. But we will be right back after this short break, and we will have our special guest, Cortez Robinson, on after this break.
We hurting each other, yeah. And boy, it's a shame. I won't be foolish, no. I wanna know before I let go. You know I thank God sun rises and shines on you. You know there's nothing I would not do. Hey, oh, hey, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. We are so glad you are back. And if you're enjoying the show, please put down comment down below if you're enjoying the show or DM us or text us about the season 1 premiere. Now it's time for our special guest to come on. Please welcome Cortez Robinson.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm taking my freedom, pulling it off the shelf.
Yes, 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 yes.
Yes, that's my song. Okay, listen. Living your life like it's golden, okay?
Right, 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 right. So we are so glad that you are here today with us. We are so glad that you are here today with us. How do you feel?
Yes. I am feeling good. It is just amazing to see this talk show being put together. You're on your season 1 premiere. And listen, I know it's hard at first, but listen, those baby steps do take time. Because listen, I remember that I was at this position and I was struggling, didn't know what to do. But listen, when you take those baby steps and you get further on your journey, it definitely will make a difference throughout the way.
Yes, it will. Yes, it will. And let me tell y'all, when he says about it takes work, oh, yes, it does. It really,
Absolutely.
he has his own show, Cortez,
Yes.
second season. Ain't that nice, y'all?
Yes. Yes.
That's nice. Now, let's get into our questions for today. So, what inspired you to create your talk show?
What inspired me? Well, actually, originally it wasn't my idea. It came from my brother, Kiwan Avila. Ever since we met about 3 years ago, he said that I'm a very entertaining, funny individual. And he was like, I could see you having your own talk show. And see, listen, I'm not that type of person to watch a talk show. I'll come home from school and I'll see Jennifer Hudson, Tamron Hall. I'll see them on the TV, didn't think nothing of it. But then I really sat down and I thought about it and I was like, I feel like a talk show would be fun, since I am very entertainment. I had to sit down and think about, who I am as a person. And I was like, you know what? It might be fun. So, I sat and I watched a few episodes of Sherry, the Jennifer Hudson show, Wendy Williams. And I was like, you know what? I am a funny and I'm a messy person. And listen, I don't drink tea, but I clocks it. And, there's a lot of drama and there's a lot of stuff going on in the world. So I was like, you know, let's put a talk show together. So, I take inspirations from the Jennifer Hudson show, Sherry, the Steve Harvey show, and the Wendy Williams show, and the Queen Latifah show, my auntie. So those are big inspirations that, put me into daytime, and my brother as well, and we have been doing a success. We've been a success and we've been doing a good job, and we're on season 2, which is a huge blessing, and it's
Yeah,
all thanks to the people, thanks to the viewers, and thanks to everyone who's been supporting me from the beginning.
yes, yes, yes. And when he said his brother Kiwan Avila, yes, the one and only Kiwan Avila.
Yes.
He's the host of the Kiwan show.
Yep.
He completed his second season. Ain't that nice?
Yes.
Third season is on the way. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yes.
And this man right here, Cortez Robinson, is on his second season. Like I said
Yes.
again, his second season. Ain't that nice?
Yes.
Would have never thought that somebody like that would have made it that far.
Absolutely.
Next
Yes.
question. What is your favorite thing about acting? Because everybody has this thing.
Yes. My favorite thing about acting is putting a smile on somebody's face. Listen, every time I put on that wig, the dress, the makeup, every time I read a script, every time I envision something and I put it out there for y'all, that's my goal in life, is to put a smile on somebody's face. Listen, we are going through dark times in the world right now. Of course,
Very,
with who's president,
oh, we got
and yes, and very people are in dark times right now, suicidal and things like that. And I want to prevent that as much as I can in the world. And I just want to be their spotlight.
Yes.
They open up their phone, they see my video popped up, and they're smiling, they're laughing, they're giggling. I have had many people tell me that when they watch my videos, all they do is laugh or they have to rewatch it. So my favorite thing about acting is putting a smile on somebody's face, even through the rough times that they're having.
Yes, very much. And he ain't lying to y'all when we about to rewatching and rewatch a part and rewinding the scenes and stuff. Cause I do the same thing. It's some stuff Rhonda does.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
this is your next question, but we still gonna ask you, what's going on with Rhonda?
Rhonda, listen, y'all know Rhonda. She is a whitewashed boss and CEO of many multi-million dollar establishments. She can't stand black people because her man left her for a black woman. So that's the whole story of her not liking black people because her husband left her for a black woman. So ever since then, she can't stand black people. She is now together with Elon Musk, as she always brags about. She works as many establishments. You might catch her, at the DMV. You
Mm,
might catch her on a cruise ship. You
mm.
might catch her at the casino, the grocery store. Wherever you go, Rhonda is going to be there. And I find it very hilarious because you never see a person in so many places, but she actually owns up to her title, if that makes sense.
Right.
And speaking of Rhonda, we are in pre-production of Rhonda Goes to Jail 2 is in pre-production, and I'm just very excited to see what adventure Rhonda is in this movie. Rhonda Goes to Jail. The first movie is out on my YouTube,
Oh,
The Vision of Tess. You can go check that out. But it was starting as Rhonda as a teacher, and two, all I can say is that the chaos is getting crazier as it goes, and Rhonda definitely gets what she deserves. Definitely, it lands right on her lap.
yes, yes. And
Yeah, 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 yes, yeah.
y'all heard it from Rhonda.
Rhonda style fetch me and Rhonda go to jail too. I'm not lying. What's funny?
Yes. She ain't talking to me. Rhonda know better. Because I will lock her
Look
up.
at me. Look at the color of your skin.
Next question. Can you share any upcoming projects you are currently working on?
I can share a few. I do have a lot of projects that I am working on this year. I had a lot of stuff going on 2025, but I sat down and I had a conversation with myself. 2025 was my learning season. I feel like it was the season of learning and developing. There was a lot of stuff that I wanted to come out with, but I feel like I was rushing the process. And when you come out with a project or you're stuck on that project, you can't rush the process or you're not going to get to where you want to be.
Right.
So this year I am taking those baby steps. I trained my mind to take those baby steps because those baby steps are very important. When you take those baby steps, you can actually see on how far you are going in life. So projects that I'm working on this year is Rhonda Goes to Jail 2. January, I dropped my mini drama series Bloodline. It's been released at season 2, and the final season of Bloodline will
Right.
be dropped later on this year. Um, as my Juneteenth special that's coming this summer. And I also have a book that's in development.
Really?
Yes. Um actually forgot what the title, but it's I forgot what the title
If I'm
is.
not mistaken.
But I forgot what the title was, but it is a book about Bernice's life story. Um, yes.
It's at the tip of my tongue, but I can't think of it. But
Me,
if y'all would like to
yes.
see it, go to his social media page on Instagram.
Yes, go to official Cortez Robinson and it should pop up there. Or you can check out my production, True Color Productions. It should be on there as a press release. But I'm very excited about this book because Bernice's life story is it's so hilarious on how everything is put together. So I definitely do have a lot of projects that I'm juggling, but I'm taking my time and I'm spreading them out throughout the year. So y'all see how I started out with Bloodline, I'm ending with Bloodline, then I'm hopping over to a new project. So currently, two more episodes of Bloodline needs to be filmed, and then that's gonna complete the season one. And then I'm gonna move on to Rhonda Goes to Jail.
Right. Because I know I went tripping. I was like, did Bloodline end? But it didn't. It has two more episodes left. And y'all heard it?
Yes. And listen, I promise y'all the episode 8 will have y'all on the edge of y'all seats. Just know that. I just want to,
Because
warn
the
you.
last episode left me like, because
Right.
what was about to happen? All I know was, I forgot their names. Don't judge me. That woman and that police officer was in that bed.
Yes.
And somebody knocked on the door. I'm like, oh,
Yes.
what's going on? Wait.
Listen. It was Mrs. Carter. That's what it was. It was Mrs. Carter, and it was the officer, and
Yes,
the detective was knocking on the door because Jay's mother um shot Shaniqua. I mean not Shaniqua. Keisha.
girl, we talk about the girl. He did this, Shaniqua. Girl, yeah.
So
I've been caught up.
everything y'all listen, don't listen. If I mistake my characters' names, listen. I'm like Eddie Murphy. I play about 5 to 6 characters, different names, different like personalities. So it's
Right,
definitely a lot, but I'm just blessed, honestly. So definitely a lot to look ahead this year, and I'm very excited to show y'all what I have going on.
right. Listen. We can't wait. We can't wait to see these next two episodes because let me tell y'all, they might leave y'all on the edge of y'all bed.
Literally just like Booty and Black did.
Now, next question. We've recently heard that you're releasing season 2 of Bloodline, which will also be the final season. Can you tell us a bit more about the what viewers can expect?
So I'm listen, I always been into comedy, you
Uh,
know. I always been into the sitcoms and I always been trying to make people laugh. But I never thought of going to the drama side. And honestly, you see everybody with sitcoms and everything's like that. And I was like, I feel like it's really time for a drama side. So
right,
I sat here and I was thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking. I was like, how about I do a drama series?
right.
And I was like, I'm gonna do it with a man, he's a drug dealer, and he like inherited it from his father.
Yes, yes,
So like stuck on with him and it's just gonna go crazy, money, drugs, hustling. And I was like, bloodline.
right. And not to cut you off, when you say he get like basically saying he gets it from his father, he sees his father does stuff like that. In most movies, you see a little bit, but you don't see a lot about that. And it's just great that Cortez just brings it back to life and shows that type of situation and type of stuff in the world. So let's say some type of young kid or younger sees that, and they sees that, and I mean it's it might from their parents' expectations, it might be bad for them to watch, but
Yes.
what it is. They watch it,
That
but they can learn something about not every father wants their child to be like them.
yes. Hmm.
Absolutely,
Absolutely.
not every father wants their child to be like them. So by them watching that, oh, he was just like his daddy. He's doing what his dad doing.
Yes.
Okay, they can
Yeah.
get an example to see what you gave an example to see, show them what his dad was doing, and
Yes.
you know what he's doing. So
Yes.
that's a good example, to show them, hey, I don't want to be like my dad. I want to, become my
Absolutely.
own self. Become my own self. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Yes. Yeah.
That show them something and teach them something. Like, yes. So is there any more things about
I
Bloodline?
feel so. I feel like well, I'm gonna ask you, how are you enjoying it? How are you enjoying Bloodline?
Oh my soul! I am loving it since episode one, y'all. When I first heard about it, I was like, okay, look at Cortez, because I seen the poster. I said, now Cortez is getting serious. I say, this can be something that can hold me back until Beauty and Black come back. And
Yes.
I was loving it. Child, them episodes was tea. And then maybe when he got
Yes.
serious about the killing the people, don't play about his money and all types of stuff, I was
Yes.
like, oh, this is serious. And one thing that I wish that they was low. If Cortez would have created some 10-minute episodes like that, it would be tea. But
You
people
yes.
people can't do that because people, we got other things to do. We got talk
Hmm.
shows and other stuff to write,
Yes.
this, that, and the third. We from
Yes.
you know what I'm saying. But Bloodline, I am loving it, and I'm really sad that season two will be its last and final season. But hey, you know what I'm saying. You never
But
know,
there's a reason behind that though.
right?
So I what I can say from season two is, people that come to me talk about some, you should do longer episodes. So I'm gonna contribute to doing longer lengths of the episodes because my episodes are currently like 3 to 4 minutes. So I'm gonna try to get to the 10-minute mark since it's gonna be the final season. So season two, you can expect more chaos, more drama, more
Right.
hustling, more money problems. And the reason, which I'm gonna lead y'all on a spoiler alert, okay? So the ending of season two of Bloodline is when Derek meets the love of his life, Shaniqua, okay? And
I,
that's when Derek and Shaniqua leads into the love and the time of chaos.
so if I'm not mistaken, is it the family waiting from hell? I don't know if I got the title right or
No, the wedding from hell.
the wedding from hell. Was that with Derek and Shaniqua, right? If I'm not
That
mistaken.
was with Derek and Shaniqua, but Bloodline is
It's like going back. Like
it's
it's
going
back,
like,
like
yes, it's in the
but
past.
the
So
past,
this is Derek when he was like young before
young,
he even met Shaniqua.
and
So this is like
bloodline is when he was, like you said, when he was young. And now the wedding is to into further years, until
yes.
he grows up as a man, and like you said, he meets the love of his life and he gets married. All right, make sure y'all go stream that movie on YouTube. Is it the Vision of Tez, right?
It's the vision of Tez, and we actually are in production. Well, it's in the writers' room right now, but we are, we did have tough times filming that movie, but we definitely are in the thoughts of redoing it and giving y'all the full movie that y'all want.
All I know is, can I get casted in there?
Listen, I'll see. When you get that DM, when you get that DM, then you know.
Dang. It is what it is, child. It is what it is. It is what it is. Now, Cortez, I got a question for you. Do you have any questions like for me and like other stuff like that?
Do I have any questions for you?
Yeah, like my
Yeah.
what I have going on.
What do you have going? Listen, let me think. What are I'm gonna ask you a few questions. Actually, no, I have one question for you.
What is it?
Would you like to come on Cortez?
You already know that question. I already told you, but when you announced it that you was doing season 2, I told you yes.
Well, listen, my producers will make sure that inbox is sent to you, sent to your messages, so then we can schedule a time for you to come on the show. I would love to have you so we can discuss Brothers. I think that's the show.
Oh,
Um
my show called Brother.
yeah,
Yes, because he produces it, y'all.
yes,
So
we will talk about Brothers. I know you had a funeral movie that was in production. I do want to talk about your talk show and everything else that you got going on because you are doing it and you are proving to everybody that, listen, taking those baby steps, not giving up, not letting nobody get in your way through the hard times, that you are there.
right, and like
You might not physically be there, but you're mentally there.
right, and like I'm gonna say it too because Cortez and Kiwan said on their show, and everybody else, and especially keeping it real. They pre-record their episodes. Okay, we all pre-record
Yes.
episodes. So
Yes.
last night, what today is? April. It's April Fools. Yeah, April Fools. Last
Yes.
night, I was on a live from a director. He directs shows from Tyler Perry Studios, and I was on live, and he was just live last night, and he was just saying a lot of powerful stuff. I wish I can show y'all this video. It was just a lot of stuff he was saying, and he was just like preaching and preaching and preaching. You know what I'm saying? And it got to me, and I was like, because I talked to Cortez about this before. I'd be scared, about taking, steps, and stuff like this. And baby, then I'll tell you, I took the biggest step of my life last night. I would have never thought I would have did that. But hey, I'm gonna announce that a different time in another episode. And yeah, they'll know before y'all, but y'all will know. But hey,
Yes.
is.
Absolutely.
It is what it is. Now, you got any other questions for me?
That's all I have. Listen, all I needed to know if you was coming on the show because I would love to have you on.
Yeah.
And definitely we will discuss details about that later on. But I really do want to thank you for inviting me on your season premiere. This is very big.
You have 4 more questions. Yo,
Okay.
because y'all, okay, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Where do I see myself in the next 5 years?
Yeah, because y'all, you'd have been graduated from college, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes. Well, then okay, so I graduate from high school next year. I'm class of 2027.
Right.
Then I'm in the mix of going to college for digital media production or digital marketing. I feel like both of those like jobs they pay the same amount of money per year. So I'm still going to be getting the same amount. But I definitely want to be somewhere either in Atlanta or Chicago. My dream, listen, my dream has always been to live in a penthouse. I really
Oh,
want to live in a
oh,
penthouse.
yes. Not to cut you off. Baby, I said the same thing to my mother. I said, I am not staying down here, and I pray to God. I no. I want to be
Yeah,
different than everybody else. You know what I'm
I
saying?
do.
What,
I want
like
to
you?
be I
You
want to be that type of like I want to be that type of person that like I'm an actor, I'm a
right,
creator, influencer, but I live that private type of life. And I
right.
feel like that's kind of this. It's kind of hard though, because like when you become a celebrity, you have those paparazzis, you have everybody in your life, but I just
Yes.
want to live that private life because I feel like if you're hiding from people, trying to do regular stuff and hiding from people, then there's no point of living that lifestyle.
Right. And like you said, I don't want to be like everybody else, you know. Of course, when we turn about 16, 17, we don't have a job, you know, car.
You know, I already have one.
Right. Right. But, you know, when we get to college and when we get older, like Jordan and Cooper, he's an inspiration. Oh my God. I watches him. Like, he created the Miss Pat show while he was in college. And I would have never thought that a college person created a show that went to BET Plus. What?
Speaking of the Miss Pat show, um, I have something up my sleeve for Bernice. So just stay tuned. But continue going.
Say. He always doing something, y'all. Y'all gotta watch Cortez. Y'all got to watch him. He always doing something. But anyways, I did tell my mama that I say I want to go to Atlanta or go to a college in Atlanta, you know, for where it can be easier for me to get noticed. Because when I say it got a lot of small cities and small towns for which a lot of people not gonna get noticed.
Right.
But I mean, hey, when you gotta, you know, contact somebody, you know what I'm saying? It's to the water point you gotta contact somebody, you know. But
Yes.
hey, you can still post on social media and still get noticed. You know.
You can.
But
You
hey,
can, absolutely.
is. Next question. How do you feel about playing your your outstanding character, Bernie?
Listen, I love Bernice so much. I don't even know how I created her, honestly. I feel like Bernice is a one of a kind. She's a woman that you don't expect, honestly. Like, she's that chaotic,
It's
crazy character that I
and
feel like nobody has ever seen before. Oh,
yeah,
okay. So, Bernice, she's inspired by Hattie and Andre's grandmother from Victorious. I don't know if y'all can see it, but Bernie's like she's wacky. She goes, yeah, oh my God, Lord have mercy. Ah! She's just all over the place. So I feel like Bernice is her type of person, she smokes cigarettes. She's just crazy. And especially when I put her lifestyle into a book, people will finally see why Bernice is
right.
herself.
Let me tell you, every grandmother has a Medea in them.
Yes. But I love playing Bernice. Bernice, I feel like when I put that wig on and when I put them glasses on, Bernice takes over and she just has fun herself, honestly.
Right, right. Child, we all
Yes.
love us some Bernice. It is,
Yes.
and she loves her deacon.
Yeah,
Oh,
yes, I do. I love Deacon Johnson. Yes, he's finna come over tonight for Bible study. We finna
oh,
praise the Lord and we finna
now
figure out
Bernice,
how
now
baby Jesus was
Bernice. His
born.
show is Wednesday night at Bernice, and you talk about
Yes,
Bible study.
we finna talk about how baby Jesus was born.
Yeah. Oh, babe, I can't wait. And then when I tell
Yes,
you, it
auntie.
matter. April 5th when we oh, hey, it is
Yes, honey.
later.
Yeah.
Next question. Can you tell us more about Kiwana Cortez or Kiwan gonna have or Kiwan doesn't want spill no tea yet?
Well, all I can say about Kiwan and Cortez is that this is a prime time talk show focusing on brotherhood, real perspectives, and real opinions.
Right,
I'm very excited because like this is a safe, place where we can discuss real deal things that are going on in the world. Like if people are stuck in tough times right now, this is the time where we can tell them what to do about that. Like we will be talking about how to handle racism, tough situations, dark times. And this is our perspective. Maybe we dealt with it, in our life, but
right,
like this is where you can listen to somebody who has experienced it or just know the steps that you can take to, get out of a situation that you're stuck in.
right,
So, um, I feel like that this is really gonna help, like, like teens, people who are, stuck somewhere that they don't want to be to,
right,
get in a better place. And I'm very excited for this because, what Kiwan says is let's get real about being real. And this is definitely the realness that's being brought
right.
out.
So about Kiwana Cortez, will y'all have guests on, or it would just be like just a brother thing?
I think like the few episodes it'll be me and him, but further on throughout the episodes, we will bring guests on to hear about their perspective or if they have
Right,
experienced
like everyone
anything.
talks and share their, thoughts and
Their
everything.
thoughts. Yes,
Right.
absolutely.
Right.
Yep.
Well, the last and final question: how do you feel about the Cayden Talk show, and how did you enjoy? Basically, did you?
Yes, I enjoyed it. And listen, I will be waiting for that text message back to come on for another episode. I'll be waiting.
Oh, and I
I
will
just
be.
want to say everything that you're doing is so creative and everything. I see myself, because listen, I was in this same predicament. I don't know what to do. Listen, there was a lot of stuff getting thrown to me back and forth. But
Right,
listen, like I said, if you take those baby steps, you definitely get where you want to be. Listen, season two, get into season two, getting renewed for season two definitely was hard. Listen, it's a lot of hard work, it's a lot of effort, it's a lot of promotion, it's a lot of everything. All the hard work that you put into your talk show you will receive you will what's the word I'm looking for? You will receive everything back that you fought for. If that makes sense.
right, right. Yes, 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 yes. But hey, thank you so much for coming on the show, Cortez. We are glad to have you here. We are basically excited that you came, and it has been a wonderful time. Ooh, it's been a wonderful time that you've been here. We
Thank you.
really expressed a lot. We said a lot of questions. We answered questions. It was very fun. I really had fun. Did you have fun?
Yes, I did. And I'm super excited for you. Congratulations on your season premiere.
Yes. I would have never thought I would have made it. I'm telling you, I would have never.
Yes.
And if it wasn't for him and Kiwan, because I really never thought of this, y'all. I really never thought of this. It was Kiwan and Cortez that brought that to my attention. And I still ask Kiwan for help to this day about my show, and Cortez, and they helps me, So I am very thankful for y'all, and thank
Yes.
you. And also a
You're
lot of
welcome.
those other people help me. Don't start that. Talk about some. Oh, why you ain't say my name? Why you don't start that? Because hey, a lot of other people else help me. So, hey, it is what it is. But
Yes.
thank you for coming on.
You're
This
welcome.
is the Cayden Gentry show.
Yes.
Pulling it off the shelf, putting it on my chain, wearing it round my neck. I'm taking my freedom, putting it in my car, wherever I choose to go. It won't take me far. I'm living my life like it's golden, 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 golden, living my life like it's 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 golden. Hey, oh, hey, yeah.
Welcome back, and this is the Cayden Gentry show. And if you enjoyed today's episode, comment down below what you think about the first episode, the season 1 premiere. And also, if you have any questions to ask me or Cortez, I will let him know. Put down below in the comments or DM us. Hey, it is what it is. But hey, this is the Cayden Gentry show, and there's more episodes to come. We're out.
Step my money fast and go fast like a Lambo. I be jumping out the stage, oh, crowd better save up. I can't believe we made it. This is what we made. This is what we did. This is what we made. This is what we're thankful. This is what we think. I can't believe we made it. This is different. Hey, ever seen a crowd going ape shit? Give me my check. Put some respect on my check. Or pay me in equity. Pay me in equity. Watch me reverse out of dicks. He got a bad bitch, bad bitch. We live in lavish, lavish. I got expensive fabrics. I got expensive habits. He wanna go with me. He like to roll away. He wanna be with me. He wanna give me that vitamin D. Ice ornaments, ice style ornaments. You ain't on to this. beg on my check. Or pay me in equity. Pay me in equity. Watch me reverse out of dicks. He got a bad bitch, bad bitch. We live in lavish, lavish. I got expensive fabrics. I got expensive habits. He wanna go with me. He likes to roll away. He wanna be with me. He wanna give me that.